Mrs. Brown's Boys may be filled with laughter and chaos on screen, but in real life, time has changed the cast in many unexpected ways. Some actors have remained closely connected to the series, some have moved on, and others have lives completely different from the characters they once played. In today's video, we're taking a look back at the stars of Mrs. Brown's Boys then and now in 2026. Brendan O'Carroll turned Agnes Brown into an uncontrollable storm of comedy in Mrs. Brown's Boys. Born on September 15, 1955 in Dublin, he first brought Agnes to television in 2011. As of 2026, O'Carroll is 70 years old. With his constant breaking of the fourth wall, wildly chaotic dialogue, and deeply sincere sense of family love, he made Agnes the irreplaceable heart and soul of the entire series. Danny O'Carroll gave Buster Brady a chaotic and clumsy energy that could turn even the simplest plan into a hilarious disaster in Mrs. Brown's Boys. Born on October 16, 1983 in Dublin, he was 28 years old when the series began in 2011. As of 2026, O'Carroll is 42 years old. Even though Buster was often foolish and impulsive, his sincerity and loyalty always made the character deeply lovable to audiences. Fiona O'Carroll gave Maria Brown the feeling of being the only person calm enough to survive in a house constantly drowning in chaos. Born on September 14, 1980 in Dublin, she was 31 years old when Mrs. Brown's Boys began in 2011. As of 2026, O'Carroll is 45 years old. With her patience, gentle nature, and helpless reactions to the madness of the Brown family, Maria became the emotional balance that kept the show's wild comedy feeling warm, relatable, and genuine. Rory Cowan made Rory Brown one of the most energetic and naturally funny characters in Mrs. Brown's Boys. Born on July 15, 1959 in Dublin, he was 52 years old when the series began in 2011. As of 2026, Cowan is 67 years old. With his fast-talking style, exaggerated expressions, and warm heart hidden beneath the humor, Rory brought a feeling of lovable chaos every time he appeared in the Brown family home. Susie Blake gave Hilary Nicholson the presence of a woman constantly trying to maintain elegance amid the chaos of the Brown family. Born on April 19, 1950 in London, she was 61 years old when she appeared in Mrs. Brown's Boys in 2011. As of 2026, Blake is 76 years old. With her judgmental looks and sarcastically refined manner, Hilary became the perfect contrast to Agnes Brown's loud and carefree personality. Mark Diamond gave Detective Mick O'Leary the feeling of a man constantly trying to remain professional while surrounded by the most chaotic family on Irish television. Born in 1974 in London, he was around 37 years old when Mrs. Brown's Boys began in 2011. As of 2026, Diamond is 52 years old. With his helpless yet humorous reactions whenever Agnes dragged him into trouble, Mick became the kind of character who made audiences laugh even more the more serious he tried to be. Patty Houlihan gave Dermot Brown a childish and chaotic energy that could turn any situation into the most ridiculous kind of comedy. Born in 1983 in Dublin, he was around 28 years old when Mrs. Brown's Boys began in 2011. As of 2026, Houlihan is 42 years old. Even though Dermot often came up with clumsy and trouble-filled plans, his sincere love for Maria and the family always made the character deeply lovable. Guggen a sweet and innocent charm, like the friend who always appears at exactly the right moment to create even more chaos. Born on November 5, 1952 in Dublin, she was 59 years old when Mrs. Brown's Boys began in 2011. As of 2026, O'Carroll is 73 years old. With her silly misunderstandings and carefree way of speaking, Winnie became the gentle piece that balanced Agnes Brown's overwhelming loudness and chaos. Jamie O'Carroll gave Bono Brown a playful and natural energy, like a real child growing up inside the chaotic Brown family. Born on July 25, 2006 in Dublin, he was still very young when he appeared in Mrs. Brown's Boys. As of 2026, Jamie is 19 years old. His quick-witted exchanges with Agnes helped make Bono a young character who could still deliver many unforgettable comedic moments. Saoirse Cusack brought a sharp and elegantly cold presence to the original version of Hilary Nicholson in Mrs. Brown's Boys. Born on April 9, 1949 in Dublin, she was around 62 years old when she appeared in the series in 2011. As of 2026, Cusack is 77 years old. With her refined manner and a gaze that always seemed to judge everything around her, she helped build the foundation for the hilarious clashes between Hilary and Agnes Brown. Robert Bathurst gave William Hunt a sense of elegance and calmness, like a man stepping in from a world completely different from the chaos of the Brown family. Born on February 22, 1957 in Accra, he was around 54 years old when he appeared in Mrs. Brown's Boys in 2011. As of 2026, Bathurst is 69 years old. With his gentle manner and subtle comedic charm, William brought a refreshing contrast to the series' usual non-stop chaos. Saoirse O'Callaghan gave Bubbles McCarthy a bold and attention-grabbing energy, as if she existed purely to shake everything up. Born on January 1, 1972 in Dublin, she was around 39 years old when she appeared in Mrs. Brown's Boys in 2011. As of 2026, O'Callaghan is 54 years old. With her confident, glamorous, and slightly mischievous style, Bubbles made every scene she appeared in feel livelier and far more unpredictable. Steve Spears gave slasher Sam Byrne a clumsy yet sincere presence, like a man who always tried to help even though everything usually ended in chaos. Born on February 22, 1965 in Wales, he was around 46 years old when he appeared in the later seasons of Mrs. Brown's Boys. As of 2026, Spears is 61 years old. With his natural comedic timing and friendly energy, Sam became the kind of character who could make audiences laugh while still feeling genuinely lovable. Jennifer Gibney gave Kathy Brown the feeling of a woman constantly trying to keep everything under control in a family that is never truly quiet. Born on July 7, 1964 in Dublin, she was around 47 years old when Mrs. Brown's Boys began in 2011. As of 2026, Gibney is 62 years old. With her naturally stressed yet helpless reactions, Kathy became the familiar image of someone who simply wanted a peaceful life, but was constantly pulled back into the chaos of the Brown family. Even after many years, Mrs. Brown's Boys still brings the same unique mix of warmth and chaos, like a family audiences can never truly forget. If this video made you laugh and brought back some of your favorite moments, leave a comment about the character you loved most, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Cast Then and Now journeys.